if you can, order one whilst Epilogue is still in business.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking of unlocking the past.
Yeah, this is such a cool idea.
This is a really cool thing that you came across. An adapter for your PC, which I imagine connects via USB.
Yeah.
That lets you play Game Boy cartridges.
Yep.
And even detect if the cartridge you've got is fake.
Yeah, well,
which is huge right now.
Oh yeah, especially with Metroid, because the prices are mad.
So essentially, it's like a cartridge slot, a Game Boy cartridge slot that connects to your computer via USB. You can put your Game Boy cartridge in, and then there's an emulator that runs off the back of this.
Yeah.
So you can play it on your PC's screen.
Yeah, with controller support.
Controller.
Yeah. And that runs Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games, and Game Boy Advance games.
That's epic. And it also the software running the emulator, which has a really nice user interface by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's still in like early stages, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like it's pretty good.
Interesting there. This screenshot here, that's Mac.
Yes, that is. So maybe it works on Mac as well.
If it works on OS X as well, then...
Stop scrolling. Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Wow.
There you go.
I'm buying one.
$50.
I'm buying one and putting it in the computer in the games room. But,
yeah.
That's great. That's really cool. The detecting fakes thing's the thing that actually excites me more than the emulation.
Definitely. I mean, it's not 100% every fake.
Yeah.
It's like a high chance. I think if you scroll down, I think it was like towards the bottom. They say detect most bootleg cartridges. So most.
Which sounds ideal for retro collectors. So for someone like yourself who collects... you collect a lot of Nintendo stuff. Let's be frank. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, whatever it is. The problem with the marketplace now, especially eBay.
Oh yeah, so many fakes.
So many fakes.
Yeah.
And if you're a collector and you want the original, that's obviously a problem. So this kind of tool will help you distinguish.
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Yeah.
Whether it will let you play the bootleg or not.
Yeah, that's sorry. And I don't know when it says most bootlegs. I mean, to be fair, if you're willing to open up cartridges, you can spot the fake straight away by the motherboard, like by the chip circuit board on there. But maybe if there's extremely convincing ones, and you plug them into this, and it could just pop it up. Or maybe if you're just not confident in yourself in opening up a cartridge, which is really easy. But if you just don't want to do it, then okay, slot it in this, and it will tell you yes or no. That's a pretty good idea.
Yes, it's from, I believe the company's called Epilogue.
Yeah,
that have made this.
I mean,
retailing at $50.
I think that's pretty cool. I'm all for original systems and physical systems, but to be fair, there's no way of playing Game Boy games on a big screen, and unless you spend a lot of money on a modded Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance or whatever, you're not going to have a great experience replaying these.
That's the thing, that, especially the classic Game Boys. They're so old now.
Oh yeah.
So components have massively degraded, and they weren't great in the first place. You remember them being really good.
Yeah.
They're not.
No, they suck.
And finding a working one is getting harder and harder.
Definitely. Yeah.
We're coming up to like 35 years for Game Boy. It
easily.
Must be.
Yeah,
mid-80s.
I can't remember if it was late 80s or late 80s or very early 90s. I can't remember which one it is.
It's a long time for a device that wasn't built to last.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, but there's some great gaming experience still be to have for Game Boy games.
I still want to play them. That's the thing. It's it's just the experience might not be that great if you've got a dusty old Game Boy on your shelf. Well, it might. You'll still have fun. Yeah. But if you can play it on your screen, like a nice backlit screen,
it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be pretty good. I think it might be quite a good idea. I mean, they'll probably get a cease and desist or something from Nintendo.
That's one thing I was questioning, because obviously not licensed by Nintendo.
No, not at all.
The fact that the user interface displays the artwork, that's going to be an issue for Nintendo.
100% straight away.
And the fact that they've used the cartridge reader, I would imagine Nintendo would say is probably an infringement of their IP. Yeah,
I imagine so.
But whilst it lasts, get one.
Yeah.
Because it may be fine. It may it may last forever.
Yeah,
Nintendo may not have a problem with it. They'll definitely have a problem.
They will. If they find out, they'll have a problem.
So if you can, order one whilst Epilogue is still in business.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'll get one just for the novelty factor of it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to check it out and look into it a little bit more. See if there's any like user experiences of it. Does it actually work and all that kind of stuff. And then I'd probably like one just to have. Yeah. Just in case, But I'm perfectly fine. I've got a Game Boy Micro, believe it or not, which was the last Game Boy Advance that they released. The tiny little thing, which had a brilliant display. It's tiny. The display is absolutely tiny. It's micro, and it's horrible to play because it's uncomfortable. But it's one of the better ways of experiencing it, unless you've still got a DS to plug your Game Boy games into, which is currently the only good way of playing them.
Even they're getting old though.
They're getting old. I've still got my original DS that I imported from Japan before it released in the UK.
What year was that?
2004, 5, something like that.
It's just casually 15 years ago.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
Mad.